Hey guys, so this time what I'm going to be doing is another look. I look at it as something I would do and wear on Valentine's Day on a day out if I just want it to be super clean and really classic. It's sort of based on a look that Jennifer Lopez likes doing where it's a very nude, tanned, clean on the eyes and the face, and the lips are what makes everything look good. So I've already gone ahead and I did my concealer, put some foundation on. I'll show you even how to contour it as well, just so that the cheekbones come out a lot more. My face is a lot more oval than hers is, so you'll notice that I'll be able to do that. We're going to start with priming the eyelid. I had been using Urban Decay for a really long time, but I went ahead and I went and bought myself a different kind just to get some variety. I am now using Too Faced. Can't really see it, but it's Too Faced Shadow Insurance Anti-Eye Crease Primer. It looks pretty good to me. I've been using it for a while. So you're just gonna go and do this eye first. Just put some on. If you notice that your eyelids do get a little bit oily, it does make it harder for you to keep your stuff on. So instead of doing a really concentrated oil-based one, I'd invest more in something else. Not too sure what that is, but so it's an eye color I chose from the Sephora palette, the one that you can pop out. I believe it's called Milestone, which is the medium copper brown that we're going to be using. If you have this palette, it's just this one here. So we're going to go ahead with that medium color. It's very coppery, like I said. And I'm just going to go in and put that just on the lid. So you've got that just on the lid there already. And then we're going to go in with the lighter color, which is just below it, right there, by my index finger. And it's called Warm Sand, I believe, and that's also by Sephora on the same palette. So that one we're going to be using to highlight the eyebrows. Hopefully this light is bright enough. So just right under the eyebrows and just in front of that brow. Go back in some of that copper to make it pop. And like I said before in my other tutorial, Asians are known to not really have creases. So I usually like to make the crease myself. So I'm going to go in with the angle brush again and use one of my favorite MAC shadows that I use every day now. And it's called Temp 2. It looks like this. It came in like a cheetah case and whatnot. So again, take the angle brush, go straight onto the shadow. And I'm just going to create a crease. For those that don't have creases, this will be helpful. And this is just a, I don't know, like an everyday color that I use. It's a chocolate brown with some gold shimmer in it. So it just creates a little bit of a crease, you can see there. And I like to go all the way to the front just to make it a bit more noticeable. If you do keep it at the very ends only, from the middle to the ends, then it just looks like you're trying to do a cheap version of a smoky eye. But you want people to understand why you're doing it, I guess, when you look at it. So I guess you can see, if I step away, you'll see more of a crease in my eye. Another Sephora eyeshadow. And it's called Favorite Song. Pretty sure it's that one. Yes, it's called Favorite Song, and I'm just gonna put a little bit more. Favorite Song. Just gonna put a little bit of Favorite Song just at the very beginning, just to darken that crease imitation. For those that do have creases, don't even worry about this. You can just go in with the MAC eyeshadow with the Tempting MAC eyeshadow and just put that into your crease. Right now I'm just trying to mock a crease for those who don't have one, like myself. There you have it. We've got a little bit more of a crease for me, a little bit more dramatic. Very simple, golden, whatever. But we're also going to take the Tempting and we're going to bring it underneath. Just to lining underneath. Hopefully you guys can see this enough. You can see the difference. This is an eyelid not done, and this is an eyelid that's just making it pop a bit. I'm just gonna take our mascara and go in with it. If you don't have very thick lashes, I would suggest going ahead with some liquid eyeliner. Still curl your lashes a bit. Take some liquid eyeliner and just line it just a bit from middle to the very end.
Just to stretch it across. Don't put a point, just put it in there. And it'll just bring out your lashes.
We're going to contour our cheeks a bit. A lot of people do it way different than I do. You will learn your own way of doing it. Everybody does it a different way, like I said. But how I do it is I cheat a bit with a concealer. People like to highlight their eyes. People like to highlight their cheeks. Just that they don't have cheekbones that show as much as everybody else's, which is like me. So I go ahead and I go in like a diamond, or I guess a upside down triangle right there, as you can see the angles coming from this side of my cheek all the way to my eye. So I go ahead with concealer and I just line that up just as I explained it. And that concealer is going to help me highlight my cheekbones. So you're going to see already like that. And then I'm going to go ahead with my bronzer. It's a matte bronzer. I like using matte bronzers if I'm outside. If I just want my face to be shimmery, I just keep the shimmer on my eyes, and sometimes I'll put it on my highlight, just a golden shimmer from underneath my eye bag down. But my bronzer or my contour I always keep matte. Right now I'm using Hoola by Benefit. I love it. Goes on. It's wonderful. So we're just going to go ahead with a small fluffy brush. Just pat it down. Take off some excess. And I always like to just look at my face in the mirror. Take it from what I want to accomplish, which is right here. And dab it a bit and then pull. And so I start from where I want the most dramatic highlight in, which is usually the very end. In just a little bit, you're going to notice a lot. You can see already that it's very highlighted. And that's exactly what I'm going for. And you just want to soften that into your skin. You don't want any harsh lines on your contours. There's it. And with this look, you probably do want to go with some gold highlighting instead of the concealer, just because you want your face to glow in this kind of look. And kind of match your eyes. So, a little bit of my contour. And then we're going to go ahead with the lips. Lips, very simple. What I like to do is make sure I moisturize them. I just like to make sure you moisturize. I like to moisturize with, I bought this at Sephora. It's Rosebud Lip Balm. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some moisturizer on. The reason why I emphasize putting moisturizer on, when I put a lip color and I want it to last, I like to matte out my lips, which means I like to take my foundation and run it over my lips. Take your foundation, you can use your finger, you can use a sponge, I'm just going to use my finger, and just dab it on there. So you can even finish your look like that, put a little gloss on it, make it look cute. I'm going to go ahead and do a berry kind of color. I'm going to put on a lipstick I got again from Sephora. It's a berry color. It is Matte 04. I'm just going to go in. I'm going to line the lips afterwards. I'm not too sure. I think a lot of people do it before, but I don't know why. I like doing it afterwards, so take some color. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from the tip and work my way inward and leave a little bit of a space right there. Sorry, there we go. So we're just going to leave a little space there. And same thing on top. So the reason why I leave it open there is just to fake a shimmer. Let's say you're not gonna put a shimmer on your lips. This would be a good way to not do it. You don't want a shimmer, but you also don't want your lips to just look black. So you're gonna create a fake shimmer, which I am doing right now. By leaving that bottom space open. From far away, it just looks like your lip is shiny. That's one trick. Or you can just cover it all in and put a like a lighter champagne gloss in the middle and spread it outward. If you're doing this matting technique, you usually don't have to use a liner. There's that. Go in with a much more, I'm just gonna go in with a nude gloss and go in the middle like I was talking about. So put it down the middle, you know, and pull it outward. And now you've got shimmer, but not too much shimmer. Now it just looks a lot more natural. It's hard for you to actually see what I accomplished on here, but that's it right there. But there's the finished look on one side. And I'll just do my other side and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so I finished the look. It looks a lot heavier now just because the room is a lot more contrasted, but I did the eyebrows as well, very quickly, not very good, but I did both the eyes. Also what I added on was, I just put some shimmer just in the corners of my eyes just to open them up a bit, and then I added some shimmer right here. Especially if you have very dark eye bags, starting just on the inside, instead of packing on concealer like crazy, I would suggest putting some golden shimmer just on the insides and bringing it outwards. That way when the light hits your eyes, it hides that and it doesn't make your circles start to look gray. The light will just bounce off way nicer off of it and it'll just have a nicer glow coming from your eyes. So this is what the look looks like. And it's just as simple as just picking a bunch of shades of brown, copper, and gold and putting them all together. And yeah. So I hope you enjoy, try it out. If you have tried it out, send me some pictures on YouTube, or I also have a Tumblr, which there is a link or something like that over down there or on one of these sides. I hope you enjoy. I'll try making more videos if you guys like. If you guys have any requests, if you come across these videos, have any requests, definitely hit me up with requests. It's hard for me to think of things to do, so I'd really appreciate it if you guys did send in some requests. And I'll have some pictures of it just so you can see the colors better. But you should be able to do this just as quick as I can in 5 minutes. So enjoy!